All right. I was gonna make this video yesterday when the news got announced. Konami made a new format called Genesys. So it's gonna be like more on the casual side. So there's gonna be no link monsters, no pendulums. Every single card is legal at 3 copies with stipulations. The original field layout is used. No extra monster zones, no pendulum zones. The normal ban list is not used. Every single card can be used except links and pendulum monsters. And as usual, 3 copies per card. And the stipulation is there's gonna be a point system to pretty much 505 different cards, which is gonna change every month according to Konami to just balance out whatever format they're trying to make. But all the other 10,000 cards in the game pretty much cost 0. And the entire total of your main deck and extra deck and side deck can't exceed the standard point cap of 100. Some events can any point cap they want, or even 0 point, which is kind of insane. I don't know how I feel about no ban list formats, just considering that tier limit will probably just run wild everywhere. So yeah, there's some interesting cards. So like Abyss Dweller, you can run whatever you want, but if you have one Abyss Dweller, that's all your points. I was thinking about making branded, and then I saw Albion's on here, Blazing Cartesia, branded fusions. Like it just costs too much. But you probably can do it. There's a lot of things I feel like they probably missed. I was looking at it as like, oh, there's no Yummy, but then I remember no links. So it makes sense. You're probably not going to be playing Yummy. There's no link monsters. But it is kind of interesting. Crossout designators, only 10 points. But do you want to spend 30 of your 100 points on triple crossouts when you don't even know if your opponent's going to be playing the same cards as you? I was also thinking about doing Lightsworn, but charge the library costs 33, so that's 99 points if you want to use all 3. Without the Fairy Tale Snow, let's go look at Fairy Tale Snow. Fairy Tale Snow, 85 points. Yeah, that's not gonna fit well whatsoever. There are some interesting things. Final Countdown, you can probably get away with just making a countdown deck again, since there is no draws anymore. Just get double losses. Fossil Dyna, straight up 100 points. Gateways 100. So you can't just be cheeky and play 6 samurais. Yeah, this is really just on the casual side. I think someone at Konami just got fed up with meta and decided to just do this. Where they get the point evaluation, I'm not even sure. So Fenris are 30s. A Rise Hard is hard 97. The Canine stuff is kind of cheap, but are you really gonna do 60 points on Izunas if no one's playing hand traps? If no one's playing anything from your hand to actually get the benefit? Not really sure. So we got some decks here. This is a Voiceless Voice Genesys, 4 Genesis. Triple Super Poly seems pretty standard. Limited themselves to just 1 copy of Surveys. I think you only play the one. I'm not entirely sure. You do play multiples of these, but they wanted to just have board breakers, I guess. Side deck, Shared Ride's interesting. Goaty, Runic, Supremacy, Turbo, Barone, go, 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 go. Runic not being put on limiters is kind of disgusting, especially with the new MST stuff. I was playing earlier with, I guess, like just MST Runic, none of the Goaty stuff, and yeah, this Runic with MST is disgusting. And all their point values is just the 1 Typhon and then Barone. Kind of wild. What else do we have that's interesting? Mystic Mine. Yep, looks like a Mystic Mine deck. Sit there and do nothing. Tier limits. This is what I was trying to like figure out. The only one with the 1 Shiren and triple tier limit Kashtira. Everything else is free gain, and then you got your Bay Kick Close. I don't know how I feel about this deck. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Shout out Red Dragon Archfiend trying to do something. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. What else do we got here? Yeah, this format, I think they said they wanted to do like a dedicated YCS with just this format specifically. I don't know how player base will feel about that. I haven't been to a YCS since like 2014. I don't have really any input on that. There's Madolche, standard Madolche with triple pot of greed. And the 1 Raigeki. Interesting. There will be some decks that would just be way too strong. Vanguard Soul Canine, for instance. Yeah, look. Triple Izuna with the 1 Lupus and the 1 Ripper. That's 2, 4, 6, 85, and then the rest just goes into D shifter. Pretty gross, but at the same time, like the Suzuna's kind of dead in your hand if your opponent isn't playing hand traps. So go back over here. The Molcharmies are fairly cheap. Are you gonna really use Molcharmies when you can pretty much have any card on the ban list? You might do it, you might not. So who knows? Nibiru's on here. 10 points for Nibiru. Shockmaster 100, yes, because that card is dumb. Crooked Cook 100, yes. The card is dumb. Utopic Zexal 100, yes. Yeah, but how do you guys feel about the Genesys? Really too interested in it? I might play it. I did make like a Lightsworn build, but it's Lightsworn, it's not going to do much. Kind of just dies to itself if your opponent is playing something really good. So we got triple Ecclesia, triple Molcharmies. Got some decent stuff in here. This just looks standard for Necros. But truly, like, most of these decks are going to be fairly cheap. So like a casual person will just come in, get a few cards, and just go to the races. $40 for Cyber Dragon. 140 for Fire Kings. What's making this expensive? 7th Tachyon probably. Yeah, a lot of this isn't real. $20 for to sit on Mystic Mine. Yeah, looking at everything, it's whatever, man. You could probably just go in with True Dracos because True Dracos isn't really like on this at all. Not that I saw, other than like Masterpiece, but you won't have access to like a lot of the floodgatey stuff. So like skill drain 100 if you want to just have the one skill drain. You might just want to get the pot of greeds. What else we got? Summon limit 100. Vanity's Evidence 100. Yeah, a lot of the floodgatey stuff is capped. Like that's gonna be everything. 6 cents 65. So you could probably do something there, maybe. Royal Oppression, yeah, 100. Decree 100 is crazy. Yeah, so just let me know what you guys think. Are you guys gonna be playing this? You guys gonna do some wacky stuff like Time Lords? Just do some Time Lord stuff. I don't even. Yeah, this dude isn't even using any banned cards or anything like on the list. He just wanted us to play Time Lords. If there's a deck you guys want to play that isn't doing so hot, and you guys want to do it, like bring back TGs like this dude with Snake Eyes apparently. Have some Veilers. TG Hyper Librarian at 33 is pretty insane. Cosmic Blazar at 1. This is fine to cost 1 since Zolkin. No, not Zolkin. What is it called? The Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon is at 100. Yeah, other than that, like, those are my thoughts on it. If you guys are gonna be playing, let me know what decks are you guys gonna play. Maybe put it on the channel. I'll see if anybody at my locals wants to make a deck that isn't cancerous, like the Mystic Mind shit, or Rongo Turbo, I guess. Why is this at 31? Put that at 100. Hit the like, subscribe, do all that shit, and I'll see you guys later.